Finna. Thank you. Were you telling her to stop? Could she tell me to take my medication?
Yeah.
Okay, good job. Yes, Roar. You want to go potty? Okay. Here, stop. Come on, Roar. Come on, honey. Pierce, I got up, but Rory has to go potty. Dog's gonna have to wait a minute. Baby's got a potty training. Go on.
Potty training.
Go. Rory is potty training.
Mommy, I want to sit down on the fire truck.
Go ahead, sit down on the fire truck.
Or the edge.
Go ahead, sit down. Sit on the edge of it. That's fine. Sit down there.
Mommy.
Hey, piggy.
Mommy, I want to steal you the color, Mommy.
No, we're not going to steal a color.
I'll show it, Mom.
Good morning, everybody. Please don't touch. Please don't touch.
I'll show it, Mom.
Please don't.
Can I show it?
Please don't.
Can I show it?
Finn. I'm not stressed. I'm just trying to get the Finn to get out of the bathroom while Rory goes potty. Are you kidding? Go get on the couch.
Stop.
Not in the mood. Not in the mood.
You better stop.
You better stop.
Mommy.
You need to go sit down. I'm not stressed. I'm tired. There is a commenter that's kind of got my panties in a wad. And it's simply because they think they know everything. And what I've actually figured out is it's not that they know everything. They're from a different country. And they think that our healthcare system works the same as theirs. So they think that getting Finn help is easy, which is why they've been coming at me so fucking hard and all my followers. And I just think it's horseshit. I just think it's horseshit. Anybody that lives in the United States knows that our healthcare system fucking sucks. Like, anybody that lives here knows that our healthcare system sucks. Do you know in other countries, like, you could go into a primary doctor and be like, oh, I found a lump, and they'll have you in having a fucking breast exam and everything that day? Here in the States, you do that, you gotta wait like 4 fucking months to go in. That happens. It's a frustration of the kids. Pierce fucking barking right now because I'm literally 5 minutes late letting him out and trying to potty train Rory at the same time. So it's just a little chaotic. But I mean, when isn't life with toddlers fucking chaotic? Like, Finn just jumped the gate because I have Rory potty training. This is the kind of shit that happens here. This is legit the kind of stuff that happens. No, you do not. You are going to go in the living room. And if you leave the living room one more time, we're losing our tablet privileges. Oh, yeah. We are. We're going to lose privileges today. I'm not playing. You screwed around all day yesterday, and I'm not in the mood. Go sit down, and the TV's off. Not my problem. Are you done? Couch. Do we need quiet time in our room right now? Do we need to go sit in our room and have quiet time? By ourselves?
I want to sit on the floor.
You can sit on the floor there then. I don't care.
I sit on the floor in my bedroom.
So, I just need to vent a little bit of it out this morning. He's a Saint Bernoufi.
That is not.
But he's a puppy, so he gets, as soon as he can hear me up and moving around, like, we have the dogs on a schedule too. Good morning.
Mom. Hey, Mommy.
Yeah, that's not the way it is here, Arterius. That's not the way it is here, Arterius. It's not. Thank you for noting that in Australia things are different. They're much different in the UK. They're much different all over the world. Come on. And I don't know if people know that or understand that. And I know that some United healthcare systems aren't that great. I'm aware that, other healthcare systems do have their faults too. I know. But in the United States, you literally have to wait months to get help with something. It's impossible to get into a doctor quickly. I mean, I have a friend who just got into a car accident. They're trying to figure out what's going on with her. She's literally been going through this for over a month now since the car accident happened. And she has to wait for her neurology appointments. She has to wait for her EKG appointments. She has to wait for her EEG appointments. So they didn't even have her in soon enough after the car accident to really get a good feel of what's going on, because in the United States, they don't put you in right away. It's really messed up. And I just saw Mind of Insanity pop in, so this made me think of this too, but forget trying to get help and get into someplace that's going to help you battle any kind of addiction. Our places here have 6 month long people here, you have to wait 6 month long wait lists. 6 month long wait lists to get into rehabs, to get into detox centers, because beds are full. And I'm going to tell you what, I had a friend that was on that wait list. My friend never made it into the facility because my friend didn't get the help he needed when he needed it. That's our system here in the United States. That's what we deal with. People think that we're not proactive about our healthcare, that we're not proactive about our kids. No, we are. We're just up against a medical healthcare system that's hell-bent on making money, not making people better. We have a mental health care system where patients are treated by just throwing fucking medication at them and chucking a diagnosis on them. And it's really sad. It's really sad. Part of the reason, nope, it does not care. Part of the reason I don't want to live in the United States anymore, that I wish I could move to Australia, me saying that isn't just me like, oh, like I really do. I really do want to move there. Education for kids is, personally, from, I don't live there, but from what I've read, education for kids is actually, like, they actually care about the kids? Who would have fucking thought that exists? They have school systems that actually care about the kids. Good morning. You know, we don't have that here. Kids are just a number. They're just, forget it if they have a behavioral problem. Then they're just a label. Then they're just a problem. Then they're just a student that's put in a box that nobody helps. And I'm trying to avoid that for Finn's future. You know, I don't think anybody would just want a diagnosis slapped on their kid, thrown on meds, and be like, oh, there you go, we're done. And that's kind of how things are here. And, you know, the comment that really got me and really pissed me off and really upset me is people here in the UK care. People here in the United States care too. People here care about that stuff too. People, just because you're in the UK doesn't mean you care about your babies more than we do. We care about our babies and our kids just as much. Your country's just different. You know, your country is different. Just like every person is different, your country is different. The amount of fucks that they give about people in the mental health care system is, oh, I'm not crying, I'm just very tired. I'm not crying. The people that work the mental health care system here, or work any healthcare system here, the only thing they give a shit about is making a dollar. That's all they care about, is making a fucking dollar. And it's disgusting. Their patients aren't their primary concern. It's how much money they're seeing. I had a prescriber giving me a lethal dose of fucking drugs, knowing I have asthma, giving me a medication that aggravates asthma on a lethal dose because she was getting a stipend from the company that prescribes that medication. How's that make everybody feel? Like, literally, how does that make everybody feel? I was given a lethal dose of medication that I was told to take daily. I gained over 150 pounds. I was constantly having trouble breathing. And come to find out, I was on an extremely high dose of medication that could put me into an asthma attack that they wouldn't be able to stop. That's the mental health care system in the United States. That happened because that psychiatrist, somebody's supposed to be helping my mental health, because my psychiatrist was getting a stipend from the fucking prescription company. That was Seroquel. Seroquel is a game changer for some people, but it wasn't for me. So, Seroquel is really good for some people. I'm not trying to put that drug down. I am not trying to put that medication down. Personally, it was not helpful to me. It was not helpful to me. So, that's just me, though. That's just me. That doesn't mean everybody. But that's, you know, prescription companies have prescribers in their pocket. And I don't even know if that's allowed in other countries. I mean, it fucking shouldn't be. It shouldn't be. There shouldn't be a driving factor for people. We didn't even use this plate. You know, a driving factor to people to turn around and say, prescribe, 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 and then you make money. Nobody's gonna make the effort to put somebody on the right fucking medication. Don't yell at the dog. You know, nobody's gonna make that effort. They're gonna put their patients on a medication that they're getting paid to give them.
Mommy.
Yes. I'll help you in a minute. You know, who's going to prescribe a patient the right medication? Because it's going to help them. You know, you're not going to prescribe the proper medication for somebody that helps them when you're getting a stipend and you're making money. Rhonda, get nice. Go ahead. Don't threaten me with child services. What the fuck are you gonna call me child services over? Doing my fucking dishes? Fucking ridiculous ass people. Go ahead. Pick the phone up. Should I start like... I know they're gone, Christine, but do you guys want me to start putting the fucking number on the whiteboard so y'all can call CPS over me doing fucking dishes? Or is it because my kid's pissed off that she can't get her own fucking shirt on the right way? But yeah, the healthcare system here in the United States is fucking broken. It is busted. It is broken. It is fucked. Figure out your shirt. Do you want help? No. Okay. You know, and what the fuck over? It's broken here, and people like me, people like Mo, like, we're out here trying to change things. We're out here trying to make a difference because we're sick and tired. We're tired of people like us being treated like a fucking number. People like you guys being treated like a number. I'm not a number, I'm a fucking person. I'm a human. I'm not just some thing you throw fucking medication at and go, let's hope this works. I'm a person. You're a person. You deserve to be treated with kindness and respect. You deserve somebody that's going to help you instead of just throw a label on you. And that's what our children deserve too. Or stop shaking that gate. That's what our kids deserve too. And I'm fighting for Finn the way I am and advocating for Finn the way I am. Because I refuse to let a fucking doctor treat my son the way I was treated. Do you want your shirt off, babe? Okay. I refuse to let a doctor treat my son the way I've been treated. No fucking way. Come on, let's help you out. No. I'm gonna get it off. I'm gonna give it to you the right way. You can try again, okay? I know it's good. Hold on! Rory? I'm gonna give it back. Hold on. Here you go. Hey, here you go. I know it's yours. Go. Pierce, stop eating out of the dishwasher. You're disgusting. Rory's learning how to take her clothes on and off, which is fine. So she takes her shirt off and gets pissed off and needs help. And then when you go help her, she's like, mine! Mine, 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 mine. It's actually pretty funny.
Stop it, Mommy.
I'm sorry, I was picking on her. I'm embarrassed.
Mommy. I'll give you lips, Mommy. I'll snack.
Okay, well, you gotta give me a minute, babes.
Still washing
Dishwasher's loaded, but I still got a little bit of a pile.
Delicious.
Stop washing the dishes? That's nice. So,
Stop cleaning the kitchen.
No, dude! So, yeah.
Stop cleaning
Our mental health care system is broken. Our healthcare system is broken. And that's part of why I'm out here speaking up and speaking out against it and sharing my story. And I want other people to share their stories too, because, you know, there are states worse than my fucking state to try to get help in. Jesus. Like, I mean, God, how many of you have heard of, so many of you have heard of this. How many of you have heard of Norwich Mental Hospital here in the States? Norwich Mental Hospital. For those of you who don't know what Norwich Mental Hospital is, up until the 90s, they were operating and they were performing experimental treatments on their patients. That's here in my state. They were abusing their patients. Patients were speaking out about this. And they weren't heard because they were crazy. So people didn't listen to these others who were being abused and everything else. They didn't want to hear them because they're crazy. Because they have mental health problems. So Norwich proceeded to continue to operate and do the things that they were doing. Torturing people, hurting people. They were doing this. They were doing this until the 90s. And they didn't believe it until family members started reporting it. They didn't believe the patients. They did not believe the patients. They believed the orderlies and the doctors and everybody else. They didn't care that these people were lying. They didn't care. Do you know how I know this? I know this for fact. Do you know how I know all this? I know this for a fact because my mother was a patient in Norwich Hospital. My mother was a patient that they did experimental therapies and procedures on. My mother was a patient that was abused and beaten by orderlies in that hospital. That's how broken the mental health care system here is in the United States. My mother was going through that. That place was allowed to operate up through the 90s. Like, this is... I know this for a fact, because my mother went through this. My mother would come home and tell us this. My dad would go there and go, what the fuck? And they would be like, oh, she's lying. She's lying. Do you know, it's 2022. Do you know how many people fucking treat me like I am an absolute batshit crazy person? Go. You guys are doing this just because my eyes aren't on you right now, and it's unacceptable. I am literally treated like somebody whose opinion doesn't matter, whose feelings don't matter, whose emotions don't matter. And I was treated that way by a lot of doctors and a lot of people because I'm mentally ill. And people think that mentally ill automatically means fucking crazy. It automatically makes us fucking serial killers, and it doesn't. It makes us people that have chemical imbalances in our brains, so our brains aren't wired necessarily the right way. So we don't get enough of our happy hormone, or we get too much of our sad hormone, or we just maybe have too many hormones or too little hormones. You know, it's a brain, and we know more about outer space and our oceans than we do about a human brain. I mean, come on, you know? Come on! We know more about space and our oceans than we know about a human fucking brain. That's crazy. That's crazy. Yeah, I'm glad that you have a provider that doesn't treat you that way. It took me 5 psychiatrists. 5 fucking psychiatrists. 4 therapists before I found 2 that I actually liked, and I loved the one I was with, but then she went back to school and went on to bigger and better things, but she made sure that she paired me with a therapist that was going to work for me. And I've been through 3 APRNs. That's since I was 19 years old. I'm 36. That's all since I was 19 years old. I'm 36 years old. And 8 years ago, only 8 years ago, is when I managed to find a doctor that treated me like a person. Then I found an APRN that treated me like a human. I'm not just a number. I'm a person with feelings. I'm a person with mental problems. I'm a person that needs help. I need help. I don't need just fucking medication thrown at me and be like, here, there you go, go, you're good. I don't need that. I need talk therapy. I need cognitive therapy. Hell, there's this really cool shit in Australia where they do scream therapy up in New Zealand and Australia. I need that. I want that. Give me that. But right there, that goes to show you the different types of therapy available all over the world are just amazing. And then here, there's next to nothing. It's the traditional medicine all the time. It's the traditional methods all the time. And God forbid you disagree with a fucking traditional method. Yeah, you're told you have 7. That's fucking ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I've been in therapy for you. Let me share with you. This is a type of therapy for me. I have people come at me really, really, really hard for being on TikTok and TikToking. This is a form of therapy for me. It really is. I know that sounds crazy, but it's a form of therapy to me. I come on, I talk to you guys, I share about my life, I share about me. I know that I'm not alone. You guys know that you're not alone. You see that other houses are chaotic too. It's not just you. It's not just you. It's not you. You're not doing anything fucking wrong. You're doing the best you can. You know, that's what I'm out here telling people. You're not fucking alone. You're not alone. And the people that are getting upset and pissed off and stuff in the comments, they're like that because I'm calling them out too. They just don't like it. I'm not calling out them directly. I'm out here. I'm spitting my truth. I'm talking to people. You guys are telling your truths. You're coming out here. You're sharing. And you're like, no, like this has got to fucking stop. We can't be dealing with this anymore. And then the people that come in here and don't like it and they throw shit our way and then they talk shit and they make threats and everything, it's because they feel called out by this stuff. They hear it and they're like, oh, fuck you. There's nothing wrong with me. And you know what? No, maybe there's nothing wrong with you, but talk therapy wouldn't fucking kill you. I mean, God, everybody, in my eyes, in my opinion, every fucking person should have a therapist to talk to, whether you go weekly, bi-weekly, once a month. Everybody fucking needs somebody to talk to. That's just how I feel about it. Everybody needs somebody to talk to. People with mental illness don't just need a therapist. You could be totally fine. You could not have a diagnosable mental illness at all. But maybe you have a job that is traumatic for you. Fuck EMTs, firefighters, police, first responders, anybody, people who work in hospital, doctors, ER, doctors, stuff like that. That's a traumatic job for some people. You know what I mean? And those people should be talking to a therapist just because their head's in the game and they have a fucking great job and they do amazing things. That doesn't mean their job doesn't make them depressed. That doesn't mean that their job doesn't weigh on them heavily, that at the end of the week they're like, oh my God, I can't fucking do this anymore. I'm depressed. I'm sad. I've had this patient in my OR. I have this patient in my fucking ambulance. I ran into a fire and this was going, no. Go talk to somebody. Go talk to somebody. Anybody. Go out there and find someone. Somebody just said, even if it's go find someone. You guys come on here and talk to me. I come on here and talk to you. Find someone. It doesn't have to be a therapist. It should be somebody that you can be like, word vomit. I need all to come out. Need all to come out. You know? Therapy, mental health care for anybody is serious, because not that anybody can become mentally ill at any point, but at any point in time, any person who is struggling for any reason at all, undiagnosed, whatever, depression can fucking happen, man. Depression can happen and it can hit fucking hard. And if you're not somebody that deals with clinical depression and shit like that on a regular basis, and that hits you, you're like, what the fuck is this? What is this? Why? How? I've had people look at me and go, how you function? How do you live like this? How do you do that? I'm in therapy, man. I'm in therapy. That's how I live like this. That's how I do. Lance had a fucking anxiety attack once, and I thought he was going to pull what little was left of his fucking hair out and start on his mustache. And he's standing there, and he's sweating fucking bullets. And he's like, I feel like I'm going to shit my pants and throw up at the same time. Why do I want to cry? I'm a 6-foot grown fucking man. What's going on? I run into burning buildings. Ugh! What's happening to me? And I'm like, dude, it's an anxiety attack. Welcome to the club. Welcome to the club. And he's like, this is every day for you? I'm like, oh yeah, man, it's every day. It's every day. I feel like that every day. For you, this is an anxiety attack. For me, this is a regular fucking day. And he's like, how? How, man? Oh, panic attacks are way fucking worse. I had my first panic attack not that long ago. Whew! God damn, awful. See, but just talking to him and being like, dude, this is fucking anxiety. This is what you're having. He's like, oh my God, what do I do? I'm like, man, breathe. Just breathe. He's like, you want me to breathe? I'm like, man, in through your nose and out through your mouth. Take some breaths. Count. Find things to look at. And he's like, this is what you do? And I'm like, yeah, this is what I do. This is what I do. It's how I take care of myself. It works. It works. You know? And then like, I had my first panic attack. With my anxiety attacks, my brain's like, boop, disassociated. Gone. With panic attack, I couldn't stop that from happening. Oh my God, that was horrible. No. Anybody that suffers with a panic disorder, I have no fucking clue how you do that. I have no clue how you do that. That's some seriously intense shit right there. When you suffer from a panic disorder.
No, you go to the hospital.
That I don't know how y'all do that. I don't, and I give y'all mad props for it. So many props for it. You know? And then there's like, you know, I'm sorry I'm off on a tangent this morning, guys. I'm really sorry I'm off on a tangent about this morning. And then there's people like us that come on here that are like, okay, I have a hard time starting my day. I have a hard time getting motivated for my fuck medicine. I have a hard time getting motivated for my day. Some of you maybe feel like you don't have someone to talk to. Some of you feel unheard. Some of you feel like nobody gives a fuck. So I give a fuck. I care. Everybody here cares. Everybody here cares. We fucking care. You know? This is a whole community of people who give, like, tons of fucks. Like, we have all the fucks in the world to give when it comes to people who need our help and want our assistance and need that support. Because people like us, we've been there. We've been there. We know what it's like. We know how hard it is. We know. And the only thing we want to do, literally, the only thing I've ever seen anybody who suffers with mental health want to do is help other people like them. They don't want people to go through the things that they've gone through. And, you know, that's where I'm coming from. I don't want people to have to go through fucking, what I counted to, 8, 9, 10 different doctors before they find somebody that works for them. Good morning. I don't want people getting put in fucking shitty state hospitals where doctors are doing I mean, Christ, the hospital that my mom was in, and one of the doctors that my mom was seeing in the 2000s was doing experimental treatment on her and have her signing waivers and telling us that it was all fucking normal and taking advantage of her mental health state when she wasn't doing well. That's the kind of shit that goes on here. And I mean, I'm sure it happens all over the world, but what I wouldn't give to live in a place where I know the fucking healthcare system is better and is going to help me and help my children. But instead I'm here in a country where I have to fight. I have to fight tooth and fucking nail to get help for me. And now I have to fight like hell to get help for my son. Why am I fighting to help a child? Why am I fucking fighting to help a child? It should just be available. I shouldn't have to fight for him. I shouldn't have to advocate for him in this way. He should just be fucking taken care of. It should just be like, oh, we are noticing a problem. Let's get you in with a behavioral therapist so they can observe. Maybe there is something going on. Maybe there isn't something going on. But either way, they can help you learn. Why can't we? Why? My thing going forward is like, yes, I want a behavioral therapist for Fid. And maybe he won't fucking be diagnosed. Maybe he will not be diagnosed. Okay? We don't know. Maybe he will. But why have I had to fight this way to get him with a doctor that's not just going to put a 3-year-old on fucking medication? Why? Why do I have to fight and try to find a doctor? Why do I have to utilize child fucking services when some psycho calls them and sends them to my house to find my kid the proper help because I don't have access to it on my own? That's fucked up. That's not how things should be. It shouldn't be like that. It shouldn't be that it's a fight. It shouldn't be a fight to help your children. You should just be able to go in and be like, I need X, Y, Z. And then go, okay, let's start with this. Let's go from here and let's build a plan. It shouldn't be the way it is. It shouldn't be the way it is. You know, people aren't numbers. People aren't numbers. We're people. We're people. We have feelings, we have brains, we have thoughts, we have emotions. We're capable of making our own decisions. We're capable of making our own observations about ourselves and about our children. We're fully capable of these things, and people don't give us the time of day because we're mentally ill, because our brains aren't wired the same way. They do it to kids with behavioral issues. They do it to kids with fucking autism and behavioral issues and learning delays. They just fucking stick a number on you and they just push you through. They just push you through. And everyone's like, oh, you need to prepare your kids for the real world. Like I'm doing my best, but everyone around me, the resources that I'm supposed to be utilizing to help, they're not fucking helping. Oh God, don't even get me started on veteran and health and elderly care here in the, no. I can't even touch on that. No, I can't. That's another day. That's a whole ass another day. That's a whole ass another day, okay? But I don't understand. I simply do not fucking understand why it's a fight. Why healthcare in the United States is a fucking fight. You find a lump in your breast, you shouldn't have to wait fucking 3 or 4 weeks or 3 or 4 months to go have a breast exam done by a doctor. It should not fucking be like that. If you go in and you're like, okay, I almost died because of my gallbladder. Because the fucking emergency room I was going to was like, our ultrasound tech isn't in right now. 4 days I went back to that fucking emergency room, was put on fluid, dilated, morphine, everything. They literally were just drugging me the fuck up and sending me home and getting me out of their fucking bed. That's all they were doing. That's all they were doing. By sending me home. And I was going home and I felt like shit. And then they finally decide that their ultrasound tech is finally there. They do an ultrasound. They go, oh my God, your gallbladder is like 3.5 times the size it's supposed to be. We have to get you in for emergency surgery. You should have been in for emergency surgery at the beginning of the week. Oh, you don't fucking say, huh? You know where I've been all week? Fucking here. I've been in here in one of your fucking beds. The only thing you're doing is loading me up with medication after medication and sending me on my fucking way. And I'm laying at my house dying. I go and have my gallbladder removed. The fucking gastrointestinal doctor that did my surgery comes in, shows me pictures of my gallbladder and said, I don't know how the fuck you're still alive. I don't know how you're still alive. That shit was inflamed. It was lime green. It was stuck to the back of your right lung. You're here for another 2 days with us to make sure you recover and that you're not going to have some awful A week I was going to the fucking emergency room and these assholes did nothing for me except for load me with drugs and send me on my way. People here wonder why Americans hate our fucking healthcare system. This is why. People here wonder why Americans are like, oh my God, I wish I had fucking United Healthcare. This right here is why. Doctors are being paid off by medical companies for supplies, for medication, for they're getting a fucking stipend from everyone. Schools. Do you know how much schools make if you have a child that is a special needs child? Do you have any idea? Do you have any fucking idea how much a school makes? And I started learning about this. I just started learning about this. If you have a child with special needs, a school literally gets thousands of dollars specifically to help that fucking kid. Okay? To help that kid. Do you think that your child sees even a fucking, even 5% of that money? Do you think even 5% of that money goes back into your child's classroom? No, it goes into the pockets of fucking BOE members. That money's not given to a school to pay their fucking board of education. That money is given to a school to provide a student with the proper things that they need to learn and educate and thrive. But instead, there are people lining their fucking pockets with this money, with this grant money. There's doctors out here lining their fucking pockets with money from prescription companies. There's fucking board of education members and shit like that lining their pockets with money that are there for your children. That are there for your fucking kids. They see about 12 pencils and some paper. That's not right. You know what they should see? Slant boards, whiteboards, seats. You ever seen those seats? Rocker seats? They need rocker seats. That doesn't work. They need a fucking yoga ball. They need things that help them learn and thrive because they're different. Those kids don't see that money. Those kids don't see that fucking money. And it's wrong. It's wrong. You better bet your ass when I get my son into school, I'm going to find out exactly how much money is sent to that school to help my son specifically. And I'm going to go there and be like, if I don't see shit happening because of this, we're going to have fucking problems. We're going to have problems. We are an absolutely broken fucking country. And I'm out here with my big mouth and my tattoos and my dyed hair and my shitty attitude that people say I have all the time, making noise, getting loud, getting on my fucking soapbox, having aggressive TED Talks. People don't like me. People don't like me. I get bans. I catch bans. People report my videos. This shit happens because people don't fucking like me. Do you know what they don't like? They don't like that I'm opening my mouth. They don't like that I'm making them uncomfortable. They don't like that they feel called out. They don't like that they can relate to it in some way and that something might be going on with them. They don't like that. So they don't like that I'm pointing these things out and there might be something going on with their child. No, not me. Not me. We live in a country of not me. Not me. No, not me. We live in a country of fucking toxic masculinity. We live in a country where women aren't even viewed the fucking same and aren't equal to men. Because we're still inferior. Jesus Christ, the racism in this fucking country alone. Yo, not my kid is a sentence I hear every fucking day. Red or blue? Or red or green, baby? Okay. Here you go. Hold on one second. I'm giving the kids their food. Here you go, baby.
This is mine.
That's yours. You know, this country is literally not my kid country, or I would never, or not me. Like, that's where we live in now. Oh, God. My stomach's upset. Sorry, lads. I'm drinking your fucking soda. Get another one on the way home if you're on here. But yeah, everybody walks around. Not me, not my kid, not my family, not this, not that. Like, stop. Stop with that shit. Stop saying not mine, not mine, not mine. You're doing that shit, you're making... When people come out with this not my shit, not my kid shit, not my this, not my that, not my... I've heard Canada is just as bad as the United States. I have heard that. You know, and there's a huge problem with the not my kid, not me argument. And that's that it's stifling people with help to reach out for help and ask for help. That's not okay. You walk around preaching, not my kid, not my kid, not my kid. Well, your kid is going to think that they're not supposed to be like that. They're not going to ask for the help when they need it. They're not going to look at you and go, I need help, because you're going, not my fucking kid. No. You know, not my kid. Guess what? I was raised not my kid. Not my kid. You're too emotional. You're over the top. This is just how you are. This is just how she is. You know how she reacts. You know she doesn't make sense. You know when she gets emotional, like she doesn't fucking think or register anything. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah, that's what's wrong with me. It can't possibly be that I have a mental illness that causes me to have amplified emotions. No! God forbid. No, not my kid. Not my kid. So I was afraid to ask for help. I was afraid to fucking ask for help. I was suicidal. I wanted to die. I wanted to fucking die. I actively tried to unalive myself. Do you know what was done for me? Nothing. Nothing. I got home, my parents fucking grounded me. They didn't get me a doctor. They didn't ask me what was going on. They fucking grounded me. Figure that one out. Hey, Bella! My parents grounded me. That's how they reacted to their child wanting to unalive themselves. They grounded them. They grounded me to the house that I was stuck in with my fucking abuser. I was grounded to the house with my abuser. Because not my kid. Because not my kid. Not my kid. It would have been 20 years this year. 20 years. But I'm a fighter. I'm a fucking fighter. And I'm here. 20 years I would be gone. Because I'm not my kid. And now there's me. Not today. Not today. Not today. It's not happening today. It's not happening today. It's not happening tomorrow. And if I feel like that and I have intrusive thoughts, I'm going to pick the phone. I'm going to call my therapist and I'm going to say, I need help. What's going on? Let me know. I'm going to call my fucking APRN and say, I think I need a med adjustment or a med increase. Nah, never again. Never again. Never again will I say, not me, not my kid, no. I'll acknowledge it. It's there. If my baby struggled, the first thing I'm going to do is get them help. If I think they're struggling and I look at them and I'm like, you're not leaving your room, you're not showering, you're not taking care of yourself, you're not doing the things you need to do. Baby, what can I do to help you? What do you need? What do you need me to do to help you? Do you want a doctor? Do you want a therapist? Do you want me to just step back and leave you alone? Do you want me to fucking lay in this bed with you and you can just cry? Like, what do you need from me? What can I provide to you as your mother to make things easier and make things better for you and do things for you? Yeah, no, fuck that. My mom was on the phone all the time when I was a kid. And see, that's the thing. Like, this is why we've set limits here on TikTok. That's why I'm only on for an hour anymore in the mornings. Because, no. They're first. Like, I love my community. I love you guys and everything else, but, man, kids first. My parents moved our abuser into the house, my abuser into the house. And then when I told them about it, they threw him out, and then they allowed him to come back and visit multiple times. And guess who had to give up their room and let him sleep in their bed? My parents were making me give up my room to the person who sexually abused me and raped me as a child. Figure that one out. Like, good luck figuring that one out, because I'll never fucking figure that shit out. I'll never figure out why when I came and told them what was going on and what was happening to me that they never got me help. I'll never understand that. I'll never get it. I'll never wrap my head around it, because I cannot imagine doing that to my child. I can't imagine one of my babies hurting and suffering in that way. I can't. It'd eat me alive. And fucking kill me. Never. You know, our children, like, fucking straight up to Whitney. I believe the children are our future. Like, they are! They are, Whitney! The children are our future! So step up and fucking take care of them. Step up and take care of them. That's what I'm doing. Yes, hold your inner child tight. Yes. Oh my God. Yes, queen. Who the fuck are you? Who just said that? Cassandra. Yes. Fucking yes. Hold your inner child tight. If you are an adult that has come out of a fucking shitty situation of an abuser or a neglectful parent, you fucking take that inner child that you have and you hold on tight and you fucking hug and you don't let go. Yes. Oh, Cassandra. Yes. Fucking Cassandra wins the internet fucking today. Cassandra wins the fucking internet today. Hands down. Bam. Hug your inner child. Hug your fucking inner child. Because the people that hurt you and the people that didn't take care of you, they're not going to fucking hug your inner child. You are going to hug your inner child. And you're going to tell the inner child, it's okay. It's okay. We didn't know. We were children. We didn't have people advocate for us. We didn't have people raising their voices for us. We didn't have... And now I have that. I can do that. I can do that for me. And you tell that child inside you in your heart, in your head, it's okay, baby. It's okay because we're going to take care of this. We're not taking no for a fucking answer anymore. We're not letting people stick a fucking label on us and shove pills down our throat anymore. That's not what we're doing. We're not doing this anymore. We're getting the right help. We're advocating. We're getting the right doctor. We're doing what we need to do for ourselves to take care of ourselves. Take care of us, to take care of our friends, our family, our children, our future, our world, our whole lives. That's our job. That's our job. You know? Yeah, bullying? Fuck bullying. That fuck with me too. Come on, outside. Bullying was bad for me because... One second, gotta get Pierce outside. Bullying was an issue for me because I think maybe I was talking to Christine about this the other day. Do y'all remember back in the 2000s where you weren't cool, you weren't attractive, you weren't good looking unless you fit your ass into a pair of size 00 pants? If you were in a 0, you were still not skinny enough. You guys remember that? Yeah. I was a size 14 then. The average size of a woman, a size 14. I weighed anywhere between 150 and 180 pounds. I was bullied every day for being fat. I was called fat. I was called a bus. They called me Bruce. The things I was called were disgusting. All because I didn't fit their mold of what pretty is. Because we didn't fit their mold of what fucking pretty is. So you're telling me because I wasn't as skinny as Christina Aguilera, who has come out and said that they were living a very unhealthy lifestyle to fit the figure of pop star. So because I didn't look like somebody who was like, don't do that. I'm not attractive?
Mommy, look at me.
Nah. I'm pretty. If you don't like my face, you don't think my face is pretty, my fucking brain is beautiful. My brain is beautiful. Because I use this up here to think about other people. You may not think my face is pretty. You may not find my body attractive. And people, I'm not asking you for compliments right now. So please don't. I'm not asking you for compliments right now. My outside might be ugly as fuck. My outside could be ugly. I could look like Quasi fucking Moto on the outside, okay? But my insides are beautiful. My insides are fucking beautiful. And there are people out there who are drop dead gorgeous on the outside. But they need to sit down and eat an entire fucking case of makeup. Because their insides are ugly as fuck. Ugly as fuck on the inside. You could be the most drop-dead, gorgeous, beautiful fucking thing on the outside. Girl, you better head your ass over to the fucking goddamn Ulta, Sephora, wherever, and start eating the fucking makeup to dress up those insides. Because, damn, you got an ugly heart. You guys will hear me say that sometimes. Be like, this person needs to eat some fucking makeup. I say that because they have ugly insides. I'll say that. I've said that to people in real life. I'm like, you need to fucking eat some makeup, my friend. Ooh, what the fuck does that mean? It means your heart's ugly. It means you're ugly on the inside. And let me tell you what. You will never, ever, 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 ever convince me that beautiful on the outside is better than beautiful on the inside. Because it's not. Beauty on the outside is just that. You can change that. You can get cosmetic surgery. You could throw on makeup, pore filler, everything. You can change that. You can change the way your outside looks. That's easy. Changing the way your outside looks takes no work. Changing the way your insides work takes a lot of work, a lot of time, a lot of dedication, and a lot of self-reflection. And guess what? Ain't nobody got time for that. But I do. I have plenty of time for that. I have plenty of time to make my insides gorgeous. And make this gorgeous. And fine-tune that fucked up, under hormonal piece of machinery that I got running my body. It sure as shit is never going to be perfect. It's not. It's never going to be perfect. I'm never going to be perfect. I'm going to fuck up. And yes, sometimes I am the toxic one. Sometimes. Sometimes I'm the toxic one. Sometimes you're the toxic one. None of us are perfect. None of us are perfect. God damn, my mental illness affects me in such a way sometimes that Lance could be like, oh, hi, I love you, honey. And I'm like, fuck off. And he's like, oh, bad day. And I'm like, yeah. Ugh. And he's like, all right, what can I do? Literally, I was having such a bad day once. We joke about this so much. I was having such a bad day. And I was so on edge. And I was so upset. And I was hurting so bad. Lance came in and he goes, oh, hey, honey, I love you. And I whipped around so fast and I looked at him and I said, what the fuck did you just say to me? And he said, I love you? And I was like, oh, I love you too. I'm really sorry. And he's like, what's going on? Let's have a talk. What's going on with you? That ain't normal. And he sat down and he talked to me. God, Lance is the one that was like, baby, I think it's time to find a new doctor. I think it's time to find a new doctor. You're not doing good. You know? Yeah, you know, like it's just... I know Coffee Talk is supposed to be this wonderful, uplifting thing, and I hope that this has somewhat helped uplift and start your day. It's something that was weighing heavy on my heart today because of the comments that have been rolling in the past few days. And I don't want those things to deter any of you guys that are in the comments. Like, everybody's like, why do you respond to Karens? Why do you do this? Why do you do that? Because those comments are things that we hear in the real world. Those comments are things that we hear personally. And that people are out there saying to us. And they're on here on the fucking internet saying it. And I'm like, nah. Reply. Like, I'm like, fuck you, Karen. No. And I get on there and I make my video. And sometimes I'm calm. And sometimes I'm aggressive. Because my head isn't always in the same fucking state that it's in. But the reason I do this and I make these videos is because I'm out there. I'm shouting from the fucking rooftops. Not at these people. Because those people do not fucking care. The people making the comments, they don't fucking care. They're not taking anything away from it. They're not learning anything from it. They're literally, there's nothing. They're taking nothing away from it. Nothing. Yeah, Christine has been fucking fighting in the comments for 2 days, trying to educate this person on just everything. And they're like, nah, you're just a shit parent. Like, not only is she a shitty parent, but you're a shitty parent too. Like, this person literally was like, oh my God, your kids are gonna be on drugs next to Christine. Like, what the fuck, man? No! And people shouldn't be out here saying this shit on the internet. They shouldn't be out here saying it in real life. And I'm out here and I'm opening my mouth and I'm fucking saying it because you know what? It empowers you. It empowers every single one of you. When I'm on here and I'm like, fuck the world, fuck haters, fuck people, fuck this, fuck that, fuck anybody who tells you no, fuck people who tell you you can't. No. Take the word can't out of your fucking vocabulary. Gone by. Because you can. You can do anything. If you want it, go fucking get it. Do not let anything stop you from getting it within legal reason. Okay? Don't. Fucking don't. Where are Finn and Rory? Finn and Rory are chilling in the living room because they know mom is on a soapbox and mom is not to be fucked with. They're tested this morning. They know that mom is out here helping people. They know that mom is loud, that mom is angry, but mom is not angry at them. Mom is angry at the fucking world, and she's out here to change the world. I'm setting an example for my babies. Get up, get out, and get loud. Get up, get out, and get fucking loud. Advocate for yourself. Advocate for your babies. Advocate for your inner child. Hug that inner child. Fucking take care of yourself. Get out there and help change the system. Change the fucking system. They tell you, you go in and you're like, oh yeah, no, I found a lump, I need a breast exam. And they tell you, oh, you're gonna have to wait 3 months. I'm not waiting 3 fucking months for if what I have is cancer to progress. No, get me in now. No more. Fuck the broken healthcare system, fuck the broken mental health care system, and fuck the people lining their pockets with money that's supposed to go to people like us, or people like our fucking kids. Fuck those people. No. Like, nah. I'm not here for that anymore. Fuck all that.
Mommy.
What's up, buddy?
Can you wash my bowl? It's as funny as
I can absolutely wash your bowl. Give me a high five. Mom needs a high five this morning. Come on. Yeah! Good job, my dude.
Thank you.
You're welcome, guy. You know, like,
You're welcome, Mommy.
there's no reason things should be the way they are. There's no reason that healthcare system should be the way it is. There's no reason that we should be fighting and having to battle for our children's fucking behavioral and mental health. There's no reason that we should have to battle for just normal fucking healthcare that should be provided. It's time to get out there. It's time to break the cycle. First of all, this starts at home. Breaking the cycle starts at home. Start at home and raise tiny little fucking warriors, okay? So I have a follower on here that calls her girls Valkyries.
No.
Oh my God.
Mommy.
Yes.
Mommy,
Yes.
I want some chips, Mom.
I will find. Can you do pretzels for now? I don't have any chips. Can you give me a bit? You know what? No, I don't care. Rory, where's your bowl? Raise tiny fucking warriors. Raise tiny warriors. Raise little people that are going to stand up and not be afraid to stick up for themselves and stick up for the person next to them. Are you done with these? You don't want these?
No,
Do you want these? No. You know, advocate for people. Teach your kids to advocate. You, go online. Learn how to advocate. If you don't know how to do it, learn how to advocate. If you don't know how to do it, listen to me. I'm loud. I'm obnoxious. I don't shut up. I don't go away. I'll keep fucking coming back. I'm the goddamn thing that won't go away. I am the thing that will not go away. I will not be silenced. Yes! I watched that video last night, and that was the most beautiful, cathartic thing I had ever seen in my life. For anybody who has not seen that video yet, this gentleman drives his son out to a bridge. Okay? They're hurting. I don't know why they're hurting, but they're both hurting. They're both hurting more than anything in the world. And this man has his son standing on the side of the bridge, letting it all out, just telling him, it's okay, son, it's okay, it's okay. Men feel too. Men feel too. And they're standing on the side of the bridge, and this little boy with everything, every ounce of everything he has inside of him is just screaming. He's just letting it out, and it's so raw, and it's so emotional. And then Dad gets in there, and Dad's like, "Ah!" And he's fucking doing it with his kid. And Jesus, if people would just start teaching their children that stuff is okay. It's okay to get overwhelmed. It's okay to scream. It's okay to let it out. It's okay to cry. It's okay to feel. If people just started teaching their kids that, man, our world would start becoming a much better fucking place. A much better place. And until we start making changes within ourselves and making changes within our home, nothing's going to change. And I know that y'all out here, you're making the fucking changes. You're fighting for the changes. You're sick and tired of seeing things the way they are too. So you're starting at home. You're starting at home, and you're raising tiny fucking warriors that, you know, you're turning yourself into a warrior. You're training your brain, you're training your heart, you're training your insides to go out there and fight. Because that's the world we live in now. We live in a world where you have to fight to get the things that you need. Not fight, get what you want. You have to fight to get the things that you need. No! Nobody should be fighting to get the things, the help, the healthcare, mental health care. Nobody should be out there having to fight for those things. It shouldn't be a fight. It shouldn't be a fucking fight. But here we are. It's a fight. You got people like me out here loud as fuck, yelling, screaming, getting loud, getting blocked, getting muted, getting reported, having child services sent to my fucking house because I'm not afraid anymore. I'm not afraid. I'm done being scared. I'm done being scared. I'm done being quiet. What the fuck is the name of that song? I'm not gonna sit around and look pretty. No fucking way you're gonna catch me sitting around and looking pretty. No fucking... No, I'll get on here with a whole face full of fucking makeup and rant like this. I don't care. I don't care. We're done. We're done sitting down. We're done hearing the word no. We're fucking done. Done. It's time to advocate. Advocate for yourself. Stand up for yourself. Stand up for those babies. Stand up for your friends, your family, everybody. Don't take a fucking seat anymore and stay quiet. Use the voice you have within your body. Use it. Get loud. There you go. Do you want me to wash your spoon? Where is it? Oh yeah, I'll wash your spoon. You know, it's 2022 and the shit that's going on shouldn't be going on anymore, but here we are. Here we are dealing with things that we shouldn't have to deal with and being treated in certain manners that we shouldn't be treated in. And you would think that things would have changed. You would have think that things would have changed by now. No, we're not going to dirty some more stuff. Use that for now.
I don't want to use it.
Okay, well, then I'm going to put it out here for now. You know? And it's 10:01. I'm going to pop off. I need a mic drop. Yeah, I need a mic drop. It's like, what do I have? Here, we'll take my beautiful Bath and Body Works lotion. Just fucking mic drop. That's the best I got for a microphone. Somebody said they wanted to get me a bullhorn, and if you're on here, I've never been so on board with that fucking suggested in my entire life, because I will literally go out every single fucking day of my life with that bullhorn and stand on the side of my road in my small ass town and go, everybody's mental health affects them differently. Kids' mental health matters. I will stand on every fucking street corner in my town, in this small ass fucking town, and just yell. Just yell. Change the mental health care system. You know? Yes! Deal with your emotional damage! I'll get out there all fucking day, every day with a megaphone. I don't care. I'll yell at fucking every car that drives by me. You know how many cars are gonna be like this? And do you know how many cars are gonna be like, bah, 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 because those motherfuckers are on their way to their therapist and they're like, yes! Fuck yes! Yes, crazy lady with a bullhorn on the side of the road! Get it! And that's gonna be me. That's gonna be me, and I don't care. People can come up to me, they can yell at me, they can be like, oh, you're fucking crazy bitch, and I'll be like, I'll take my bullhorn, I'll be like, sir, I already know that. That's why I'm here. I'm fucking crazy, and I'm tired of not being treated like a normal person. Like, that's every day. Ignore the last guy. Don't even worry about it, Rachel. Don't worry about it. I will literally just, I don't care. I'm about to go add a bullhorn to my fucking Amazon wish list. I'm about to go add a bullhorn, a fucking bright yellow shirt, a construction worker hat, whatever, and just stand out there and be loud as fuck and annoying as fuck. I don't care. Put my kids in a stroller and stand there. Don't care. Don't care. Thank you! Don't care. So now, it's 10:03. I have about 1 million fucking text messages sitting up here. Don't know who's trying to reach me. I have like 4 fucking missed calls because I put my phone on Do Not Disturb. Ugh. Thank you. Yes. All right, before I sign off, and a duck collar, I definitely do need that. Before we sign off, what goal do you have in your brain that you're like, I'm going to accomplish this by the end of the week? What is your goal by the end of the week? Mine, the fucking website is going to be up by Sunday night. End of story. The website will be up by Sunday night. What? Eat 40 hot dogs. Fuck yeah, eat 40. Why not? If it's fun, if you like hot dogs, you want to eat 40 hot dogs by Sunday? Go. Go. You do you, boo. You do you. You want to eat 40 hot dogs by Sunday? You fucking do you. I hope you meet your goal. I hope you don't get stopped at fucking 39. I hope you eat all 40. Clean upstairs in the kids' space bedroom. Yes. Get your house clean and have a job. Yes. I love wieners. I do too. Why do you think I married a man? Get out of the house every day. Awesome. Clear the dining room table. Laundry. Yes. Laundry. Yeah, guys, I'm on the laundry train too. Get your son ready for surgery next Wednesday. My heart goes out to you and your family. I hope everything goes well with your son's surgery. Definitely. Get your craft room tidy enough that you can shut the door. Fuck yeah, Arterius. Yep. Care more about me than my job. Yes, Rachel! Care more about me than my job. Yes, Rachel. Fix all this shit my rabbit destroyed. They could be super destructive. Cheer up my husband and get the nursery ready. Hell yeah, Ravens, get it. Jennifer, have upstairs clean. Mills, laundry. Make it through work. Yes, make it through work. That's a great one. Just make it through work. I got you, A-Marie. On my heart, I'm there for you. I hope you make it through work too. You're strong. You got this, babe. Exercise for 30 minutes. Yes. You had to look back at the I Love Wieners. Yeah, that shit was hilarious. Folding laundry at your son's. Okay, yeah. I can't find the income. Love yourself. Yes. Stay sober. Yes. Guys, these goals, these fucking goals, homework, no. Don't stifle that. Don't. If you need to have multiple fucking emotional breakdowns, have them. Don't stifle that. Don't stop yourself. Fucking cry, scream, yell, punch a pillow. Do what you need to do. Don't fucking stifle that. Let it out. Get it out. Not stress about work. Wonderful. Hold your inner child tight and journal for 15 minutes. Perfect. Yes. No worries. Thank you for checking to come up. Yeah, clean my kitchen. It's okay not to be okay. Yes. Emotional damage. Goals are good. You guys have amazing, amazing goals in mind for this week. And I want you to keep every single one of those in mind. And for the rest of the week, every day from 9 o'clock in the morning, 9 to 10, I'll be on here. And I want you guys to come on here and I want you to tell me where you're at with accomplishing those goals. I want you to tell me how you're doing with those goals, okay? Run up the likes before I go. So anybody, if you're new here, you could just fucking click up. Oh, I always go on my videos. You click up here, you click on that picture of me looking all pretty. Don't even know where that came from, but click on that picture of me looking all pretty. You're going to head on over to my page. There's a support group in that page. You click on the fucking link tree, scroll down, join that Facebook group. Hit the join button, answer the questions. It is a group full of amazingly supportive people. And if you want to start to get out there and get loud about mental health, bring your ass on over to doublesolid.com, doublesolidapparel.com. Hit my link tree for that. There's a code in there. You can get 10% off your order. And start to wear art. Wear art that's going to get the fucking conversation started about mental health care. Get out there, raise your voice, guys. We could do this. We got this. I love every single one of you. And yes, you are in a replaceable job, but not in your family. Fuck yes. I love every single last one of you. All of you. Stay tuned for some stuff throughout the day. Oh my goodness. I'll be on tonight making dinner. I clearly need to get some water into me because all this yelling has me hoarse. Alright, you know what? I'm gonna save these lives. I'll start saving these lives. This one has got to get saved and posted up somewhere. This shit can't just be... It needs to go on the fucking internet. Okay? It needs to go on the internet. I'm gonna download this shit as soon as I can. I'm gonna put this right up on my fucking YouTube channel. I'm gonna put the link in my link tree to my YouTube channel so you guys can go there and start getting this stuff every single day. Every day. So, much love to you guys. I'm going to head out. I will see you for dinner. Thank you, Bella! Thank you, Bella! I will see you guys for dinner. I hope everybody has a fantastic fucking day. Smash those goals, everybody. Smash those goals. Get those fucking gold stars. Kick the shit out of today's ass. You got this. I love you guys, and I will see you later on tonight.